This is a short demo video showing several features and flight segments of the new VSKYLABS Phoenix U-15 aircraft for X-Plane 11 flight simulator. The AviTab tablet, which is compatible with the freeware AviTab plugin, can be installed or removed by interacting with the vacuum pad located on the base of the tablet holder. Another useful interaction is for pilot and passenger visualization. Clicking on the passenger's seat cushion will add or remove the passenger. The passenger is integrated with the flight model's weight and balance system and will affect the total weight of the aircraft. Same method can be used for showing or hiding the pilot figure. To note that when the pilot figure is hidden, the passenger will be hidden as well. Let's start with a brief description of the cockpit, from left to right. Power switch. Ignition and starter switch. Main flight instruments. Altimeter setup knob. Rescue system handle and safety pin. To remove the pin, simply interact with the red strip. When being removed, the red strip will be set down on the pedestal panel, secured with a Velcro strip. The center panel includes cockpit vents and heating knobs, choke and engine cowling knobs. Down below it's the throttle handle and the manual propeller feathering lever. On the right-hand side there is the total energy meter, engine monitoring instruments, and the brakes lever. In the real-world U-15 aircraft, the brakes lever is installed on the pilot's control stick. To allow comfortable interaction with the VR touch controllers, the brakes handle was installed on the right-hand side of the panel. On the right, there is the fuel tank selector switch. Canopy locking handle is located behind the seats. It can be used to open the canopy as well. The pedestal panel includes 3 mechanical operated control levers. The blue one is for operating the wing spoilers. The black one is for the flaps. The flaps can be set in 3 positions: negative, 0 and landing. The green handle is for the elevator trim. The canopy's frame can be used to close the canopy as well. Canopy locking mechanism is automatic. On top of the panel there is the magnetic compass, and the yaw string is taped onto the outer surface of the canopy. When the AviTab plugin is installed, it can be used for various displays. Here, the included manual is shown. It is very useful for showing checklists and other needed information, including a moving map. Now let's skim over to the short startup process. Controls free movement. Switches all off. Throttle and prop idle and fine. Brakes operating. Instruments checked. Fuel left tank. Power on. Recovery system pin removed. Controls panel set. Area clear. Engine start. After engine start, it is being warmed up at 2000 RPM for approximately 2 minutes. Duration is depending on ambient and oil temperature. Avionics and systems set to on. The procedure shown here is a condensed version of the complete checklist, which is included in the project's manual along with all the aircraft limitations and other useful operational information. Check the 2 ignition circuits at 4,000 RPM. Speed drop with only 1 ignition circuit must not exceed 300 RPM, and maximum difference of speed by use of either circuit should not exceed 120 RPM. For normal takeoff procedure, gradually increase the throttle to maximum power. Maintain directional control with rudder and tailwheel steering. Set the stick 2 inches forward to the rear stop. The aircraft takes off at 38 knots. Then, slightly push the stick forward to exceed a climbing speed of 55 knots. Remember, you can add the passenger on the fly by interacting with her seat cushion. Once added, her weight is added to the total payload as well. Okay. Let's gain some altitude and try some gliding runs. In-flight engine shutdown is simple. At about 60 knots, set the ignition key to off and set the propeller to feather mode. Our test pilot got overwhelmed by the beautiful scenic view and the beautiful passenger, and forgot to switch off the avionic prior to engine shutdown. Master switch can be turned off as well, to preserve power. In such a case, run the engine every hour for battery charging. Now let's see if we can trail out some thermals. The Phoenix U-15 best gliding speed is 55 knots, and its gliding ratio can exceed ratios of 1:30 to 1:32 with sync rate of approximately 180 feet per minute, depending on atmospheric conditions. It is recommended to verify that the thermals in your X-Plane 11 are active. Thermals are being simulated in X-Plane, and it adds a lot of fun and realism into the gliding and thermal hunting process. It's time now to switch the engine back to on, and to try some flying with the wingtips removed. Removing the wingtips is done on the fly by interacting with the airspeed indicator. A small aircraft symbol located on the airspeed indicator plate will indicate if the 15-meter or the 11-meter wingtips are installed. Let's lose some altitude and explore the area lower and closer. With the 15 meters wingtips removed, the Phoenix turns into an agile sport plane. Powered by the 100 horsepower Rotax 912 ULS engine, the Phoenix U-15 is capable of flying at speeds up to 120 knots indicated airspeed. The best rate of climb at maximum takeoff weight at more than 1,000 feet per minute at 58 knots. The Phoenix U-15 can be flown for hundreds or thousands of miles with either sets of wings. It is a super versatile, state-of-the-art light sport aircraft. For this reason, both light sport aircraft pilots and glider pilots can enjoy both worlds in a single, modern, high-performance flying platform. While we enjoy the beautiful world of X-Plane, it is worth mentioning that the VSKYLABS Phoenix U-15 aircraft is designed for ultimate VR experience in X-Plane. Its VR environment allows full operation of the virtual aircraft and its systems with the use of VR headset and touch controllers. Rudder pedals are required for rudder control. This looks like a good spot to climb out and try some more unpowered gliding runs. Fortunately, we will be able to switch back to the 15 meters wingtip configuration before the glide. Our short flight video is about to end. Thank you for joining us on this demo. See ya in our next video, and don't forget to visit www.vskylabs.com.